Shalom, Akim. Yahbashim Shah Bashim Dash Barak Thumb. To you beloved brethren out there that are fighting wholeheartedly for Yahbashim Shai. A double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have told us this truth that it conjure will and well through the spirit and power of Yahbashim Shai. A peace, mercy, and blessed to the beloved Akim. Again, I that are not wavering to the left nor to the right, but constantly staying on that straight and narrow, fighting for your crowns in these last days that we are truly living in. And even shalom to the few sisters Aguafs that are out there, as well as the Israelite foreigners, those that may look like the other nature, but their seed line goes back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And something real quick. It's going to be a quick, short, straight to the point, because I'm pretty much reading Ecclesiasticus, the second chapter, and the Lord had me stop on the 10th verse. So I want to read that first because I want to get the point in 11. All right, so I'm going to start right there. It says, look at the generation of old and see did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him, and, the Spirit has been very heavy upon, sifting and, we at the end, a lot's going on in the news with Trump and the Passover is upon us. And, one thing I was thinking about and meditating about was, the Lord is very merciful because he will tell you. He will let you know what you need to look out for, what you need to pay attention to, what you need to examine within yourself. And it's up to us to take heed to these things. You have to spiritually hear the message, because it's not like the Lord did not give you the warning or give us the warning. And I thought that was so powerful because verse 11 says, for the Lord is full of compassion, right? Now, I looked up the word compassion. As I was reading, I stopped. The Lord just made me just stop reading and look it up. I looked up compassion. It said compassion is the feeling of caring for others, suffering, and wanting to help. I said, oh, man. He told that to Ezra. You don't care about my people more than I do. And that's a real thing. We might think we care about Israel more than the Most High does, but we don't. All right? And he'll put the Spirit on men to warn you, to tell you, get your shit together, bro. Get your shit right before the Lord, before I do these things, or before he does these things. You know what I'm saying? It says it can also be described as a desire to act in a way that elevates or alleviates suffering. Alleviates suffering. It says how to show compassion, offer to help someone with a task, say encouraging words, open the door for someone, practice kindness, spend time with friends and family, share hugs and thanks of others. Whatever. But that's pretty much brotherly love. These things happen only within the body, only within and around brethren, all right? But that's of the Lord, though, that you're going to get that compassion, okay? You brothers could look more into compassion, all right? So I'm going to read the rest of that. It says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in a time of affliction. I thought that was very powerful, right? And now I may mention that if the Lord tells us of these things, right? And remember the scripture say that what Yahweh Shai, he has not changed. He's the same as yesterday, just as Yahweh is the same. All right, his Father is the same. All right. So I'm gonna get this point right here, because this came to my mind. If something else came to your mind, share it, brothers. All right, John 14. And 1, let not your heart be troubled. You believe in Yahweh, believe also in me. Right? That's what we're supposed to do. In my Father's house are many mansions. if it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you. See, he said, if it was not so, I would have told you. So that shows you that you go back throughout all the scriptures before the Lord has ever done anything. He has always declared what he was going to do. So knowing that we're in a time of sifting, knowing that we're in a time of evils and we at the last end and we walking on eggshells and hey, the scriptures say that we got to examine ourselves, right? We got to examine ourselves. Let me get that real fast. Examine. All right. This is 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. You know the things that you got to cut off. You know the things that you got to do in order to please Yahweh Shema Shai. You know if you need to pray more. You know if you need to fast. You know you need to do whatever. All right? You got to be real with yourself. Know ye not your own self, how that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. There you have it. Are you void of dark? Are you in darkness? You don't understand judgment? You know? And it's something that the Lord put in my spirit just right now, you know. Let me jump down because I'm going back to John 14. So let me just grab this real fast. I'm going to end it off pretty much on this right here, all right? Let's go to verse 7. It says, if ye had known me, ye should have known my Father also. And from henceforth ye know him and have seen him. Right? Now, let me jump down some more. It says, verse 10, believest thou not that I am in the Father and the Father in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. Okay? And this is where the warning comes from. Just as the Yahweh Shai gave the warning to us, the Father was speaking through him, right? And he also made mention of that to Peter. He said, flesh and blood have not revealed it, but my Father which is in heaven have revealed it unto you, right? So that means that the Yahweh by Shema Shai deals with men on the earth to put his secrets in their inward thoughts to show you the way, all right? But you have to take heed to it when these men talk, okay? You have to take heed to the Spirit. It says, believe me that I am in the Father and the Father in me, or else. Believe me for the very word's sake. And that's an insider, you know, or else. You know, so, you know, just something real quick, brothers, man. Yeah, just something real quick that I thought, you know, which I do pray and hope that it was edifying. You know, I just wanted to make it quick, straight to the point. You know, just take heed to the message that Yahweh Shema Shai gives to you. And, you know, take heed to it no matter how it comes. Perceive it as the spiritual message of the Lord. You know, and that's what we all can do. Spiritual signs is around us all. So we got to take heed to the signs. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying to the Lord's elect. On to the next. Shalom.